So welcome back. I hope you had a good weekend. We had a busy weekend here at Holy Trinity. Of course, we're not allowed to have any acts of worship in the building at the minute, so we were really busy recording segments of our worship in different locations to try and piece it all together for our YouTube channel. Our building obviously is closed to the public at the moment. Only volunteers and key people are allowed in the building. So in a moment I'm going to give you a tour of the building and show you what's going on. But just one key message that I've been asked to share with you this afternoon, and that is about our children and young people. It's still causing a problem, particularly for the police, that our children and young people are congregating in large numbers around the community. Just to be clear, that the advice for all of us still applies to children and young people. We're not allowed to gather in public spaces. All we're allowed to do is go out into our communities for our daily exercise with our family members, and apart from that, unfortunately, we need to stay at home and stay safe. We realise that it's really difficult, especially with young children and teenagers, to apply that, but it is really important that we do that, so that the sooner we all stay at home and stay safe, the sooner we come out of the end of this crisis. So please be aware of where your children and your young people are, and do encourage them. Please tell them that they shouldn't really be congregating in groups at this particular time. Let's have a look inside and see what's going on in Holy Trinity at this moment. So obviously anybody arriving at church needs to press the doorbell, and somebody will answer you. First thing we need to do is sanitize our hands. We're encouraging or telling everybody who comes into church to sanitize their hands. Once they come into this space, an extra hand washing is necessary, so people go into the toilets and wash their hands in there, even though they've already sanitized. Volunteers can come into this space, the volunteer zone, and this is where volunteers can collect their badges, collect leaflets, collect food parcels, pick up any of the things that they need to go out and to respond to the needs that are coming in. In here we've got our key personnel area, and if you'd like to come in here. So every morning the police, the council, local councillors, our ward officer, members of the church team, we meet here in a big round table, lots of space between us. We catch up with one another. We work out what the daily messages need to be, what all the tasks need to be for the day ahead. We do some troubleshooting, and we take the rest of the day from there, really. So you'll see our flip charts and our whiteboards are full of tasks that need to be completed, and this is what church looks like at the moment. So this is upstairs. This is where all the real work takes place, where the matching happens. As requests come in, people contact us for help. We look at where they live. We look at where we've got volunteers who might be able to go around and offer some assistance. That all happens up here. This is our coordinators room. This is Nyrene, our church administrator. She's working hard as usual. And in here we've got all our volunteers up on the map on the wall. And so that makes it really easy for us. When a request comes in, we know who can go around and offer help quite quickly. So this is where all our coordinator teams will be working from. This over here is our office. This is normally where Nyrene works from, but this has become a real hub of activity now that we've become this community response centre. This is just a bit of a space where people can put tables and do a bit of extra work. And this is our breakout space. So if anybody needs just to have 5 minutes or make a phone call, this is where they can come, and it's quite quiet in here, and this is a really nice space. So that gives you an idea of what church is looking like at the moment. It's a bit different than usual. None of our children's church activities are happening, or our Sunday services, but we've turned it round into this space where we can help meet the needs of the community at this time.